All right, hello everyone. Welcome to third episode about War on the Sea. We are going to play our campaign. Well, it's quite accidental third episode, I'd say, because first stream got split into two parts. One of them was like 10 minutes long, but well, eventually, officially, that became a third episode. Oh well, technical problems, isn't it? Anyway, today hopefully we won't have any technical problems. The game got updated to version 1.03, if I remember correctly. So some bug fixes were applied. Hopefully we will have much more comfortable time today. Thank you for tuning in, whoever did that. I don't have a view if I actually have any viewers right now, but hopefully, well, there are some of you folks that are still watching it. Right, so let's get into the game and let's see where we left off last time, shall we? Okay, so here we are on our tactical map. Just a quick recap what we did last time. We managed to capture Renel Island and Santa Cruz Island. We established a port in Renel Island. I managed to upgrade it to level 1. In order to be able to resupply my units on Renel Island, I need to upgrade it to level 3. And I think that will be a good goal for today's episode. In the meantime, my fleets will keep patrolling this area. Task Force 1 fleet will patrol this small area in search for enemy submarines, and hopefully we will get some cool engagements today. I'm not planning to attack Guadalcanal just yet. I would like to establish a solid foothold on Renal Island first. So we will be transporting goods using Supply Fleet 1 between New Hebrides and Renal Island up until the point we are able to build up our base. When we do so, we can move our fleets more to the north and start attacking ports around Guadalcanal to establish more solid foothold in here. Build up some airfields and get some air cover for our fleets. And then finally we will attack Guadalcanal, take control over it, and start building the base up to level 5, which is required to finish the campaign. Right, the plan sounds good on the paper, but I guess Japanese forces will have some nasty surprises for us. And hopefully I will be able to counter that. Unfortunately, Task Force 1, which is, well, quite weak at the moment, it consists of 2 destroyers and 1 heavy cruiser, which is not the best, is quite underwhelmed by enemy forces that can be found in this area, which we could see in the previous episode. My Gato and Grouper, who were patrolling this area, encountered some heavy cruisers on the way, and those forces were quite significant. So we definitely need to upgrade Task Force 1 to make it a little bit stronger and be able to fight with either of those fleets. Because right now that would be a suicide mission. Right, somebody mentioned in the comments that heavy bombers from New Hebrides that I can't launch at the moment, unfortunately, have enough range to actually reach this area. So I will try to make some patrols and perhaps hunt for those heavy cruisers. If I could sink them using heavy bombers, that would really benefit me in terms of points. And more command points means that I can build stronger fleet. Right, so my fleet, I think everyone has their orders ready. Yes, everyone has their orders ready, so we can carry on. Okay, let me pause for a second. Gato is ready to rearm, so let's rearm it. And let's set a new course. We're gonna continue to patrol this area in search for enemy transport ships. Last time we managed to find some. So I hope that this time we'll be able to sink something, because last time my torpedoes were not too accurate. However, patch 1.03 was supposed to address that issue. Right, that should be a good patrol area. Okay, so you can sail back to your destination. Oh, okay, CV fleet encountered a scout plane. And that means that there might be a submarine nearby, because Japanese submarines comes equipped with scout planes, believe it or not. Yes, I can send some planes from my ports, but it all depends what time it is in the game. You can't send any planes between 5 PM and 5 AM. And that's why I haven't been sending them so far. But right now, we got 9 AM. And I can easily fight with that scout plane. What I can actually do is to mount some aircraft squadron for a scout plane. I could use some wildcats. I don't need 12. But a group of 4, I think that should be sufficient. And they can't take any bombs, unfortunately. But I now launched 4 aircrafts, and I can begin this encounter. Okay, so here are my wildcats. I need to be on the lookout for my ships as well, because encounter with an aircraft doesn't mean there's no submarine nearby, which is very difficult. I had that once. It happened to me that I encountered enemy aircraft, and while I was busy chasing that bastard, one of my ships got torpedoed by enemy submarine. So this is very difficult situation for me. Anyway, let's... Oh, U-Boat 77 just subscribed. Thank you very much. Right, let's carry on. I will start the battle with my radar on Enterprise and Santa Fe. Why is that? Well, Santa Fe has very long range radar, so I will be able to detect enemy aircraft very quick. At the same time, Dewey and Hull can engage their active sonars. I will leave active sonar off on Farragut for the time being. What else we can do? We can actually group them up and send my fleet in this direction. Let's carry on. Let's switch to my wildcats. I'll select them all. And let's form up. Oop. Wrong button. Right. Ooh, why I got wrong formations for these guys? Perhaps if I will switch to wildcat properly. There we go, I got air formations right now. I will form big formation with 4 wildcats just to chase that scout plane. So let's form up. And let's ask them to keep flying around my formation. I'm not sure where exactly that scout plane is, but a single circle should easily reveal its position. Yes, I know I can send ship-based scout aircraft before the battle, same as I do with aircraft carrier. The thing is, scout planes are not the best fighters, and I want to shoot down a scout plane of the enemy, because what we've encountered effectively right now is a scout plane, not a fighter planes. So there is no need for me to actually use anything else. And scout planes are not the best ships to detect enemy submarines, which usually start the battle with, well, being submerged anyway. So the only way to find them is to use my destroyers, as long as they can survive. Right. Okay. I quickly detected enemy plane, which is helping me a lot. So what I'm gonna do, I will select my wildcats, target this guy, and order them to attack. Now I can focus on my fleet. I don't actually need to pay any more attention to my aircraft. They're gonna do their job anyway, or at least they should. And in the meantime, I will keep observing the vicinity of my fleet. And if I spot any torpedoes, well, then we have to hunt that submarine and avoid torpedo attack, obviously. Okay, so far things are looking good. I don't see any torpedoes. Yeah, there are no torpedoes just yet. Okay, wildcats are on target. Should we just take a risk that enemy submarine is nowhere nearby? Well, I don't see any torpedoes in the water. But that feel that there might be a submarine is making me a little bit uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. Because I really don't want to lose any of my ships just yet. Right, let's just switch to this wildcat. There we go. They are currently circling around this scout plane. Okay, let's unpause the game. Oh my goodness me. This guy completely missed this attack. Oh god. Oh. One of our planes is already on that scout plane. He missed. Oh, what a shame. Oh my goodness me, mate. You missed completely. Oh, but there is another one chasing him. There we go. We got hit. And he's down. Beautiful. Right. So my wildcats did the job. Let's take a screenshot. Let's get back to tactical map. Let's have a look at the vicinity of our ships. If there is anything around. Still afraid there might be some torpedoes in the water. But I don't see anything. Okay, those are just sea waves. How about vicinity of my light cruiser? Yeah, everything seems fine. Let's unpause the game. Okay, I think we are safe. Yeah, we might be safe. Right, let's try and retreat. Perfect. Right, so enemy lost one aircraft, which is not a heavy loss for them. But definitely it's gonna deplete enemies' reserves. Okay, I can now order my aircrafts to perform a patrol. Because why not? They are already in the air. So let's have a look around. That aircraft arrived from the north. So perhaps I would be able to spot enemy submarine somewhere here. I will also try and look south of my position. Eventually the aircrafts will run out of fuel and they're gonna return back to the fleet. But 4 aircraft should be sufficient to patrol the area. Right, what do I do in the game? So the goal of the game is to capture Guadalcanal and nearby islands. And I have to achieve that goal by making right decisions. So obviously sending my ships here and there are such decisions. I need to control multiple fleets in order to achieve that goal. On the other hand, Japanese forces are also trying to build up Guadalcanal, and I need to prevent them from doing so. They can also capture one of my ports or one of those neutral ports. So the game will be changing as I play it. And the goal is to take control over this area, obviously. Okay, Enterprise is ready to launch aircraft. We don't need to do that just yet. Okay, Grouper is ready to be rearmed. So let's rearm it. And let's send him back where he should be. So I'm gonna arrive from this direction and get back to patrolling this area. And hopefully I will be able to catch some nice prey. Okay, that should be enough. So Grouper is on its way back. Task Force 1 haven't spotted anything. I'm actually surprised. There should be some submarines in this area, but I mainly encountered them here. Supply fleet, yeah, they haven't spotted anything. Okay, I think we can continue. Tambor is on a patrol. Okay. Things are looking good so far. All we have to do is wait. Okay, so here we are. Task Force 1 spotted enemy scout plane. Ooh, that is very dangerous situation. I could use an aircraft from Pensacola. Yes, it does have some Kingfishers. And I could try to intercept this scout plane with my scout planes, but they are not the best to fight with others. I'm not sure how well it's gonna go. Right. Perhaps. Yeah, let's try and do that. So I'm gonna launch my Kingfisher. And let's begin this encounter. Hello, Valentin. How are you doing today? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully you will enjoy part 3 as well. Right, let's begin this battle. So same as last time. I will turn on active sonar. Well, there's no need for me to turn active sonar on McDougall, which is at the end of formation. But Pensacola is going to start with radar on. All 3 ships, just switch to them, are going to... do I want to form along the line? No, let's keep the formation. But all ships will be heading in this direction for now. Okay, Kingfisher. Kingfisher will have difficult task patrolling nearby area. He's not gonna be the best fighter ever, but well, that's the best we got. So as long as he has at least 1 machine gun, he has a chance to take down enemy aircraft. Okay, let me swap to my ships. Let's have a quick look around if there are any torpedoes in the water. So far things are looking good. Okay, so my Kingfisher just spotted enemy aircraft. Okay, so we'll attempt and attack him. There we go. Order to attack has been issued. And same as last time, I will focus mainly on my fleet, because there might be submarines in the area. And I really don't want to get caught by their torpedoes. Okay, things are looking good so far. No torpedoes spotted just yet. But things might change really quick. Okay, things are looking pretty good. Any torpedoes near Pensacola? Nothing. Okay. How about McDougall? Nothing just yet. Okay, I think we are looking good. We can now focus more on our Kingfisher, who seems to be chasing enemy aircraft. You can see him in the distance. He's gonna fly into my anti-air zone, but well, anti-air guns are not super effective in shooting them down, and I would really like to shoot him down. It's not gonna be easy using Kingfisher. Right, so let's carry on. Oh my goodness me, I might not be able to catch up with him. Okay. Anti-air guns opened up. Can I switch camera to... Oh, yes I can. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be a nice screenshot, isn't it? There we go. And from the position of that aircraft, I can actually pretty well see what's happening near my fleet. There are no torpedoes in the water. Well, scout planes do have some weapons, but yeah, they are not super effective in shooting down enemy planes. They might do that, but let's face it, enemy aircraft is way faster than mine. And that Kingfisher clearly can't keep up with the enemy. I'm not sure how many how many machine guns Kingfisher has. I know they got a machine gun at the back. I'm not sure if they got anything on the front. But they surely have some weapons. Anyway, yeah, Kingfisher is not fast enough to actually chase down enemy aircraft. Not a chance. Right, I'm gonna break up. There is no need for me to chase it. Would be a massive waste of time. Oh, and I need to wait 180 seconds in order to leave from this battle. So let's use Kingfisher. Patrol the area near my task force. With that scout plane escaped, I might expect enemy submarine to pop up really soon and have an encounter with this group. So what I'm gonna do, I will lure him towards that fleet and destroy him using my destroyers. Well, at least that's the plan. I'm not sure how well I can execute. Okay, we need to wait 120 seconds in order to retreat. Beautiful. I have to admit that even though, well, some people are complaining about the graphics in this game, I find it really, really appealing. It's really well made game from the graphical standpoint. Obviously it has some bugs, and well, we've encountered some of them in the previous episode, and we surely gonna encounter some more in this one. But developers are doing quite good job in releasing those bug fixes and patches. So hopefully in a very short period of time this game will become a very solid product. Right, we still need to wait 1 more minute. Beautiful. No torpedoes so far. Okay. 30 seconds. Come on, game, come on. 10 seconds. Okay. We will soon be able to leave this battle. There we go. Alright, so no losses on both sides. Where's my Kingfisher? I can actually use him to scout nearby area. Perhaps I can spot that submarine sooner. Why not? They are already launched, so... Well, it's a single plane. That's... Oh yeah, it's not gonna travel that far. But as long as he can do a couple of circles, I think that's quite beneficial to us. Right, Gatso is on its way. Trooper is on its way. Tambor, surprisingly, haven't spotted anything yet, but we are far to the south. Okay. Right. So just as I expected, I managed to spot enemy submarine. Right. So let's begin. And we got Kingfisher in the world map. which is actually going to help us. I'm gonna do a couple of circles around my fleet. Hopefully I will be able to spot enemy submarine from the air. I don't think this is gonna happen. But, well, it's extra things that I can use. Right, McDougall. Yeah, you're gonna stick to passive sonar. Pensacola. I think you can turn on your radar. And Selfridge. For now, I think... should I stick to passive sonar or should I turn on active sonar? That is a good question. Nah, for now I will stick to passive sonar. Let's see if we can spot enemy torpedoes. I'm absolutely sure there is a submarine in the area. And as soon as I spot enemy torpedo launch, I need to react. And there we go. There they are. Right, so reaction has to be quick. Pensacola is gonna turn towards those torpedoes. McDougall is also going to turn hard. Pretty much entire formation will have to turn hard. Selfridge, yes, you definitely have to turn hard, and I need to get to this location as soon as possible in order to start searching for enemy submarine. So let's carry on. I'm not sure who is the target of that torpedo attack. Okay. Ooh, I think enemy started to target more than one ship. Okay, that is very interesting. I'm gonna speed up in order to get away from those torpedoes. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. We managed to avoid this attack. I can now turn on active sonar. Well, because active sonar has very short range and the submarine started several miles away. Well, several miles, at least over a mile away. So there is no need for me to actually immediately turn on active sonar. I also have to slow down, let's say to, yeah, 10 knots should be sufficient. Right, Pensacola, you're gonna carry on in this direction. I don't want you anywhere nearby. And McDougall, you're gonna go towards Selfridge. Oh, there we go. We managed to spot enemy submarine. That is a very quick spot. Okay, so change of orders for McDougall. You're gonna carry on in this direction at a very fast speed. I want you to chase him. Oh, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, now we can do that. Selfridge, you're gonna keep chasing enemy submarine and hopefully we can intercept him. Let's prepare depth charges. I usually fire around 4 charges with 5 seconds delay. That's basically a distance between when the charges are fired. It's not setting for the depth charges itself, at least what I noticed so far. And I managed to quite successfully chase some of the submarines. So hopefully this time we will be able to sink this bastard as well. Right. Let's keep the speed of 10 knots. We are still faster than the submarine. It's gonna take some time before we manage to catch up to him. But as long as we can spot him, we can get firing solution and find out what kind of submarine we are dealing with. Okay. I really don't want to speed up too much, so I need to rely on McDougall, who's gonna chase him. In fact, I can go active on McDougall. Okay. B2 class submarine. I also need to be on a lookout because he fired his front tubes. I'm not sure if he has any rear tubes, but he might still be armed. That's for sure. It's gonna take some time before I can catch up to him. When I get closer, I might be able to speed up. Well, McDougall is doing a pretty good job. He's almost there. Pensacola is running away. You can still see torpedoes at the distance. What is the sea state today? Sea state is 5, visibility is 63%, layer depth is 196 feet, and layer strength is 0.79. Okay. Okay. Right, Selfridge, you need to turn. Right, I'm getting really close to that B2. But he is able to find perfect solution on Selfridge. If he is at periscope depth, I might be in trouble. Okay, McDougall. You can go ahead of him. Selfridge can carry on this course. In fact, McDougall, we can target type B2 and prepare depth charges. There we go. Yeah, we should be able to catch him. Oh, just look at this. Right, if I will switch to underwater camera, I should now be able to see him. Okay, oh. Wow, he's very high. Right, that is a little bit too soon. But let's switch to Selfridge. Let's turn hard. McDougall. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna catch him on this pass. But I'm gonna turn hard and attempt to do that again. Wasn't the most successful drop. some of them might have got him. Okay. Oh, let's switch away from this camera. Ooh, this is gonna be difficult. I might lose him for a second. Yeah. Mostly because these guys are very close to each other. Okay. I might lose B2 for a moment, but I know where he is. Come on. Stop overriding my orders. I know these guys are operating very close. Yeah, I lost him. I'm not surprised about it. Why are you doing only 5 knots? You need to go faster. Right, I should be able to re-establish contact with B2 really soon. Let's go a little bit faster to make that turn. Come on, come on. I know you are there. Okay, and let's go down to 10 knots. I really need to re-establish contact with him. He is somewhere here. Come on. Did I lost him? Oh dear. Right. Where are you? I know he is somewhere here. He's not gonna be able to get away. I'm much faster than him. Let's go slightly faster. He has to be somewhere. Well, I can't visually establish where he is. But I'm absolutely sure he is here. Come on, you've been here just a second ago. There's not a chance he got away. Must be somewhere here. Well, yeah, ship formation can affect it. If the ships are too close to each other, then obviously they're gonna start to try and avoid collision with each other. And this way you can actually miss your depth charge attack. Which is something that I did. I had my destroyers a little bit too close to each other. And I didn't make it to actually perform the maneuvers fast enough. Well, they can line up for automatic attack, but it's not super effective. I prefer to drop depth charges manually. Unfortunately, right now, I seem to have lost contact with enemy submarine, which is a little bit problematic. I could search for him manually, but it's not the most effective search. Okay, that's McDougall. I'm absolutely sure that submarine is somewhere here. Oh dear, but I don't know exactly where. Oh, there we go. McDougall managed to re-establish contact. Okay. He's very close. He's very close. Now I'm gonna chase him in the classic way. So I'm gonna use underwater camera. Speed up to 16 knots. That should be sufficient. And I should find him really soon. Oh, you're not gonna get away this time. Come on, McDougall, turn. Oh, there he is. I can see him. Ooh, he went very deep. Good thing about it is that he won't be able to launch torpedoes from that position. And I'm almost perfectly lined up for this attack. There we go. I'm gonna pass right above him and drop those depth charges. Oh yeah, he is moving fast. But I'm sure he's not fast enough. Okay, I'm right above him. But in order to drop depth charges, I need to pass over him and be in front of his position, because depth charges need some time to actually drop. Come on, come on, come on. I need to be a little bit faster. I can still visually see him. Okay, that should be good. Depth charges are dropped. Oh yeah, he definitely took a hit. Oh, that was almost direct hit. I will be extremely surprised he's gonna survive that. Yeah, he's going deep. Okay, he blew the ballast. Which means I can start lining up to finish him off with my guns. Oh, Type B2 is sinking, so he didn't make it. Right, we got him. We got him, boys. Okay, we can now leave the battle. There are no enemy units nearby. I'm sure about it. Yeah, they are very upset. They actually sunk. So we got another B2. Or was it B1, which we sunk previously. Let's see. Enemy losses. Oh yeah, they lost B1 submarine. And 2 days later, we managed to sink B2. That's good. That's very good. Okay, I'm happy with the results. We got extra 2 command points out of it, which is going to help me. Yes, as long as your crew has some sort of firing solution on enemy submarine, they will set the depth charges for you. Obviously, submarine does have some ability to avoid that if it's gonna go deeper or if it's gonna change their depth. They will most likely avoid the drop, but it also depends on the timing of the drop. If you drop it when like bow of your ship is right above enemy submarine, then obviously the depth charges will land behind them. But if you drop it when you like the rear of your ship is pretty much at the length of well at the height of the bow of enemy submarine, and then the depth charges will actually reach the submarine when they are about to detonate. Yeah, all of that work is only for 2 command points. Submarines are not worth that much. But yeah, they are overly difficult to find and sink sometimes. It depends on the sea state and on the weather. You can actually check the weather. We had pretty good weather right now. But yeah, in some conditions, it's, well, absolutely impossible to even find a submarine. Ooh, task force has some encounter, which means there is another submarine. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's begin. So once more, Pensacola is going to use radar. Selfridge. We can go passive for now. McDougall can also carry on with passive sonar. Oh no, this is aircraft. That's interesting. So let's turn on the radar on all of my ships. But I still would like to be on the lookout, because I have a feeling that encounter might not only be enemy aircraft. If it is, that's fine. But I have a strong feeling there might be another submarine in the area. Right, I don't see any torpedoes. Shells are definitely limited. As for depth charges, they should be limited, but, well, at the start of this battle, they were reloaded, as you can see. Or perhaps they changed it. Oh! In fact, now the dead charges are counted properly. So yes, I do have limited dead charges. I got only 36 of them left on McDougall. So soon I will have to release Task Force of its duty and eventually send them back to port to rearm. But yes, death charges are limited. Okay, I don't see any torpedoes around. What about that aircraft? Okay, aircraft is approaching from behind. I'm okay with that. It's not that we are going to shoot him. Well, we will attempt to shoot him down, but there's very slim chance that we are going to do that. Our AA is nowhere near as strong as it needs to be. Okay. No torpedoes nearby, which is good. I think we are safe. Okay, our AA opened up. Oh, we scored some hits already. We can actually have a look at this process from up here. Let's unpause the game. Just look at this. I love the visuals in this game, honestly. Ooh. Our AA seems to be quite competent in their job. Well, we definitely scored some hits. Can we eventually catch up with them? I don't think our AA is going to reach him, unless that last salvo is going to make a difference. Nope, not really. There is one more in the air. Nowhere near. Okay, so we managed to damage this aircraft, but, well, definitely we failed to do enough to actually shoot him down, just as I expected. Okay, there are still no torpedoes in the water. Are there? No, nothing so far. Okay. We should be good to retreat in 180 seconds. Let's speed up time. There's no need to hang around. Okay, we were surely spotted, so there is a chance that there might be another submarine in the area. How's our fleet doing? Okay, these guys are about to arrive at New Hebrides. I can then load them up and send them back to Rennell Island to establish another level of port in here. I need 200 engineering equipment and 200 fuel. Okay, I don't have near enough ships in that formation to actually do that. I could get another Cimarron. Question is, do I even have... Oh, I do not have any engineering equipment and fuel left in New Hebrides. I will have to wait until end of the week in order to get some more. Ooh, that's really bad. That is really bad. Okay. Ooh, Task Force 1 encountered some planes. What time is it? Okay, CV fleet is too far away. This is gonna be interesting encounter. Well, scout planes can be launched from land, and I think Guadalcanal Airport will have good enough range for launching some scout planes. But I think with level 1 airfield, they can only launch fighters, which are present right above my Task Force 1 fleet. They won't be able to do much. They can do some strafing runs. If they want to attempt to damage or sink one of my destroyers or heavy cruiser, but I don't think they're gonna even attempt that. It would be really terrible for the enemy to actually give it a go, because they will most likely lose some of the aircrafts, and I don't think fighters will be able to sink any of my ships unless these guys can actually, well, carry any bombs. That would be really bad. Xanors, yes, I know, and I forgot to launch them. I still got some time to do so. It's 2:45 in the game. So after this battle, I will try to launch some aircraft from there and perhaps look for some trouble. Thanks for reminding me. I always keep forgetting to actually launch my bombers. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, this is a fighter squadron. So just as I expected. They will most likely not be able to do much to my fleet, but as this is a combat plane, they can do strafing run and attack my destroyers with machine guns. If they're gonna do so, they will suffer heavy losses though. Because that means they're gonna go low and perform an attack from a very short distance, which will reduce the distance from my AA guns. That should be opening up really soon. Okay, that's interesting. Right, yeah, those aircrafts are definitely trying to attack my warships. Beautiful. Got some more screenshots. Oh, those were very close hits. Okay, I think we shot one of them. Okay, they performed a strafing run on my destroyer, but we took down 3 of them. Oh my goodness me. What about the last one? Can we actually shoot him down? I think he's trying to re-engage. Or maybe. Well, I never tried to water bounce bombs, but if their physics is properly simulated, then, well, technically at a good angle, perhaps, yeah, this could be possible. Right, anyway, we managed to we managed to shoot down 3 out of 4 enemy fighters. Well, what that eventually did is to cause some light damage on Selfridge. As you can see, they actually managed to hit me and they caused minor damage, but my damage control crews should be able to easily tackle that issue and fix the ship before we leave the battle. If we do that, we won't be able, well, we won't have to go back to port to actually repair the ship. And if we have to send a ship for repairs, it's going to be out of the service for quite some time. So damaging ships, especially light ships like destroyers, might be beneficial because planes are free and you can replenish them quite fast. But like replacing entire destroyer might be difficult at some point because obviously it costs you command points to do so. So the more destroyers you have to like replenish, the less points you have. Okay, we managed to fix our ship. And I think we will be able to retreat. Oh, 180 seconds. Okay. Let's speed up time. I don't think plane 3 is really willing to re-engage. Okay, we can now leave. So we managed to shoot down 3 enemy aircrafts. Well, that's pretty good result. Unfortunately, it doesn't reward us with command points. So it was like a little bit worthless effort. Right. Let's see if there is... No, I don't think we can actually load any cargo. Well, we can load some supplies. But unfortunately, there is no engineering or fuel in New Hebrides. Which is a little bit problematic, I'm not gonna lie. I could do a supplies run, because like we're gonna need a lot of them anyway. So I think, yeah, let's load my C3s with supplies. Oh, Submarine can't be loaded with supplies, but C3 and another C3. Yeah, if I'm gonna bring 8,000 supplies to Renal Island, that's gonna help me a lot. And with the next run, hopefully I will be able to bring some engineering and fuel. I might think about forming another fleet or getting some more of those transport ships. But running like large transport convoys is very risky, because obviously you're gonna suffer some losses if you encounter any submarines.